So I had a daydream the other day and I was like, man, I really wish there was a game that was like Naruto meets Age of Empires. And my buddy Fallen was like, hey, man, there's this game that's kind of exactly like you're describing. And I was like, what? That's crazy. Who would do that? Well, here it is, guys. Overthrown is a RTS third person. If you don't know what an RTS is, it is a real-time strategy game, Age of Empires, Stronghold Crusaders, StarCraft, stuff like that, where you build and maintain a town, but normally you do it from this angle, right? You make the lumber mill, you send the lumber mill guys to go chop wood for you, so they can start gathering resources. You do your town taxes and things, and you kind of have to micromanage everything. But the only difference is this is third person, which is freaking awesome, by the way. With some Naruto movement involved. You can do all kinds of crazy movement techniques. I still haven't even learned them all. But like you can run really fast. You can chop trees down. You can pick the trees up and you can throw the trees. It's pretty insane. You can pick the people up. You can throw the people. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff, man. Like, so we kill the trees like this. We harvest some wood for our village here. We also have lumber mills over here. With workers that are essentially gathering wood from this area. And like you can wall bounce, you can jump off walls, you can dash through the sky. So if we wall bounce, sky dash, there's different swords that provide different, you can do different things with, like freaking gliding, double jumping. Like it's just an unfathomable amount of stuff that you can do. Not to include water movement as well, which is crazy. And then if you really want to get wild with it, you can run on the water just like some freaking anime cartoon stuff or something. It's absolutely nuts. But just to give you an idea of kind of how the game goes, you start off with nothing and you have to build a town hall. So this town hall, if I could find mine right here, starts you with 3 villagers, and more or less they want you to build a sawmill so they can start collecting wood. You can see we've got a musketeer running around here. Pretty cool. We've got a bunch of different villages, but the crafting system is pretty cool. So it's not necessarily a survival game or a builder crafter game, really. It's really, you have to think about it like a real-time strategy, like castle builder. So more or less what we're doing here is we have our economy. So you can see that we can adjust the taxation of the people and the amount of pay that we're paying the soldiers. Currently, everyone is unhappy. You see all these red numbers here under the smiley face section. So there's their like willpower, there's their food, their toiletry. You have to keep them satisfied with enough latrines or outhouses, and also their rest. So over here on the far right, you can see that this guy's getting +5 for being well rested and +5 for being an outhouse. And then food varieties, they only have bread right now, so we have a problem where we only have bread, and that sucks because there's a lot of different kinds of food. You can see the army dudes are just kind of marching about. You know, they just got done killing off an intruder and they're just kind of hanging out. But yeah, so you can adjust the taxes here. Obviously we're charging them too much, so if we bring this down, our numbers begin to turn green here, so they're a little bit happier, and they more or less have to be happy in order for them to all work. So that's kind of why are all of the people going to the butchery? Oh, they must be like depositing some meat or something they might have found out and about. But yeah, dude, this game is really sick. I don't really know the total end game goal. Essentially, in these types of games, there's one like ruler of the land that you need to, you know, conquer to pretty much beat the level type stuff. I've got some bakeries over here that looks like we've got enough wood to essentially use now. But the crafting menu, so you press Q to go to the build menu. You have your amenities, gathering, farming, extraction, refinement, military infrastructure, and decoration. All of them contribute to your town in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Soup kitchen, pie shop, bakery, butchery, and alehouse. So if on your list of things here, why is everyone unhappy? Oh, that's all of the soldiers. Oh, it's because they're not getting paid enough. Oh, they're unpaid. They quit. They will legit like quit on you if they're not getting paid, which we don't have enough money coming in, and I kind of apparently messed something up on the save at some point, so that's fine. It's pretty easy to restart, and it's actually kind of better to restart once you get the hang of it. My ADHD is taking over full blown right now. I'm trying to just like show you guys how cool this game is. It's on Steam, 17 bucks. It's called Overthrown. And here we have to, good Lord, man, we're losing money. I might have to go to a camp. So on the map, you can see this is our town, right? So this is the map, by the way. Why has no other game ever done such a interactive map like this before? There's a bad guy coming into town. I'm gonna see if I can catch him here. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's trying to catch someone coming out the outhouse. Get him, boys. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They're underpaid, but they're still working for me, which is good. Okay, so let's go find a camp that we can kind of raid to get some cash. I think is probably going to be. Whoa. Who's shooting at me? Oh, you're a bad guy. Oh, hello. Little nighttime raidish going on here. I didn't realize they were just gonna like freaking try and take me over in the middle of the night. There is a mechanic, a movement mechanic that I haven't quite figured out yet, that allows you to kind of fly, but it's like spamming WASD as fast as I can in a circle, and I can't do it any faster. So I'm not 100% sure really how to make that better. But like I was showing you, so the map, right? So here we can see that there's a enemy camp, right? We can go over there and we can loot all this. It looks like maybe my army came and kicked them out already, but we can go loot all that for sure. And then there's a mining node back here where we can set up like a mining shop if we so desire, but we are kind of full on people right now. All these blue ones are houses, and it still says I have insufficient workers, insufficient amount of workers and stuff. So there's a lot of balancing that goes on in this, which is, you know, normal for this style of game, trying to find that good balance. But I am very curious, like I said, about what the end game goal is here. There's also kind of like a skill tree, but it's more or less like research, that you kind of start out with only the carpentry and you work your way through unlocking all the points. It's pretty quick to unlock them, and it looks like a lot of these are locked behind January 2025, summer 2025, January, summer, spring. So it looks like they're going to be continuously adding updates to this game, you know, to get us those updates and stuff. So some good loot here, some components and stuff is what you use to build the like the barracks for the people to fight for us and everything. So let me see if I can find one that's like not so already ran through here. So here's one over here, right? You can actually see how many bad guys there is, which is pretty cool. And you can honestly kind of play from this angle as well. Like you can hit Q and pull up your crafting menu, and if I really wanted to, I could, you know, plop a building down like this. Same thing goes for like farming resources and garden plots. Once you find a place where you can actually put them at, which is technically like right next to water. So since this is ice, it looks like it's gonna let us place these farming plots here. So a lot of people on the stream last night, we were trying this out. We're jumping in the stream and asking like, or saying like, hey, how do we do farming? And that's pretty much, you have to put everything next to the water more or less. So let's run. Whoa, why did my character just disappear? That was pretty weird. Man's phasing out, Goku style. All right, here's that place. It is early access, obviously, and there's, you know, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot other than just being able. Why does my character keep disappearing? That's a weird glitch. I haven't seen that yet. But yeah, we're gonna take over this camp and harvest all the loot. Kill this armored guy as long as he doesn't kill me. So if you're hurt and you stand still and hold shift, you will pretty much heal yourself, which is nuts. There's like this cool bar on the screen that if it surpasses the entire circle, then it subtracts like 1 multiplier from your like stuff, and you use that for running. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain that part, but I kind of got the idea. More or less like, oh, there we go. There's money, baby. Money, money, money. All right, cool. I wish I had more. You can also terraform, which is pretty cool. So like if I pull out the shovel, I can literally like, oh, I don't have enough stuff apparently. Maybe enough dirt or something. Oh yeah, I don't have any dirt. Wow. Okay. But yeah, if you have dirt, you can like pull the blocks up, or you can like, you know, essentially like walk up to a wall and remove them. So you can kind of terraform your own like, you know, defensive walls per se, but you know, the problem is that your lumber mill dudes still have to get out and, you know, in order to get wood, so you can't block them in completely. If we hold jump here, we slide. And also there's some sort of weird thing where if you hold jump and spacebar at the same time, you have some sort of like super jump, but I don't really know. I feel like there's something else I need to be doing when I do this, but I can't seem to figure it out. So anyway, yeah, there's a really cool movement. I just wanted to show you guys this game real quick. Check it out. Like I said, on Steam, we got a Path of Exile coming out today, so I probably won't be playing this too much, but just a really cool game, dude. Like so far outside the box of normal. And I've personally never seen a third-person RTS, so it's got me super excited, and it's just really neat. Yeah, so you guys be good. Hit the like button for me, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Pieces.